Hello, today we're going to go over the one-way bearing installation and inspection for your Bennche 400, 500, and 700 models. We're going to go over some things to look out for as far as the inspection goes and making sure that we install this one-way bearing in the correct direction. First of all, this is the centrifugal wet clutch. This is actually bolted to the crankshaft like this. And when inspecting this thing, you want to make sure that the surface right here where the bearing rides is very smooth and it does not have any chatter marks. Of course, then you'll want to inspect the pad surface as well to make sure it's not worn down and needs replacing. So with this installed on the unit, the wet clutch, the next thing we'll do is we'll install the one-way bearing. When installing the one-way bearing, it's very important to make sure that you have it on the correct direction. There's an arrow right here that should be facing clockwise direction. So that should be facing out towards you and go towards the actual clutch housing, which we'll be installing next. On the clutch housing, the same thing goes for that as far as the clutch shoe. You want to make sure the surface here where the bearing rides is very smooth and does not have any chatter marks. So once the wet clutch is installed, we're going to install the clutch housing. I'll turn it so you can see. Now with this installed, you're going to want to be able to spin the bell housing counterclockwise freely, and you go clockwise, it locks up. Thus ensuring that you do have it on in the correct direction. We have a fully assembled engine right here. You can see that this is, of course, installed the correct way because we can freewheel the crank counterclockwise. When we turn it clockwise, it locks up. That's the good overview of the one-way bearing installation for your 400, 500, and 700 models. And if you have any further questions concerning this, feel free to call Bennche Technical Support for further assistance.